Today we are going to write a riff based on this drum groove. Let's take a look how we can create it. Before we start creating a riff, we have to identify what is a good riff so we know what we are aiming towards. So a good riff is, in my opinion, something that you can remember, you can kind of like sing along. I think those are really good key points to start with. And on top of that, I think it's really important then to consider it being like easily repeatable and then having slightly variations on it. So therefore it's kind of really simple, but then there's variations that makes it even more interesting to listen. So this is the drum groove we are going to work with today. So as you can hear, it's quite straightforward. So I think we need to now decide how we are going to create this riff work, or what kind of riff could work with this groove. So first we have to decide the key we are going to stay. So I think using something like E minor would work today. And I hear the first idea that comes to my mind would be somewhere around E minor pentatonic. And I think the easiest way is something to use like a and kind of like a and maybe this is kind of like, what is it? I Feel Good type of riff. That is like a hit song. But yeah, I think that riff, that's quite close to that riff, but it works. So let's see. Oh, well, let's see where we could go with this. And I moved to A string here because I think it's a lot easier to have like. Could we go something like. And then on the second time. And then I think the first time, like if we have this like 4 times, the first and third time are the same, but then like the ending changes here. So and then on the like 4th time, and that kind of leads towards going back to the E here, because I think it's like. This is like an inversion here. And then if I add like a little bit strumming here, there's a little bit more contrast. I think that could work if we just use that approach. So I think this ending here on the 3rd time isn't particularly great, so something like that. And I think, let's see. That would be sick to add. And let's see what else we could have here. I feel that this riff still needs something else. Could it be like I really enjoy using like hybrid picking and maybe like that would be really sick to add as well. I think I could start having an attempt to record what I got now. have to admit that it wasn't perfect, but let me just do a little bit more practiced take of this and see how the ideas that I presented before actually works here. I think that works fine, and now I could then perhaps add some other layers on top of that. So maybe add a little bit of like a bass on top of that, and maybe like start looping that idea, and perhaps add a little guitar solo on top of that. So let's see how this idea sounds like if I just keep looping it and make this as a little like a solo track or some kind of like a jam track that I could use for practicing improvisation and stuff like that. So that's how everything started to sound like once I developed the riff even further. So let me know in the comments what you thought about this approach, and consider trying something similar as well. That's all for now. Thanks a lot for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.